Well, good afternoon, councillors and members of the public who are watching this meeting. This is our extraordinary council meeting, and today is the 21st of December 2021. We have an apology from Paul Madrick, and we have an apology from Francois. Are there any other apologies? Someone like to move that they be accepted? So maybe we should. Deputy Mayor Carruthers and Councillor Kogan. Those in favour?
Aye.
We've got item 2 of the agenda, which is the declarations of interest. It's been circulated on the table today, and it's also on team systems. Make sure you make any amendments that you need to make. And now we move to item 3 of the agenda, which is the adoption of the annual report for the year ended 30th of June 2021. We'll call on Emma. Is Emma online?
Yes.
Is Emma going to do it first, or is it Lily? Emma. Emma, welcome. Love the flowers. And bring your hands.
Good afternoon, councillors and staff. Lindley and I are very pleased to be able to present this draft annual report for 2020-2021 to you. You'll note that the tabled copy that you've received has a few minor changes to the group figures and the group notes, but the council figures remain the same. The tabled report also contains the unqualified audit opinion. So if you would like to ask any questions, Lindley and I will be very happy to answer anything that you would like to know.
Thanks, Lily. Councillors, questions? Councillor Hartshorn from the Deep South.
Yes, no questions from me, thank you.
Councillor Martin.
No questions from me, Your Worship, but I just want to congratulate the staff. Thanks, Leslie, say the I, and Simon, your team, and Emma, electronically zooming in from the Pacific Islands by the look of it. Thank you for all your work.
Councillor Hart.
No questions, and I second what Latham has said. It's a big job to get this annual report completed, so well done. Thank you.
And Councillor Davidson.
No questions at this stage, Your Worship.
And Councillor Kogan.
No questions at this stage, and my sentiments as well about the hard work that everyone's put in. Thank you very much.
And Deputy Mayor Carruthers.
No questions. Probably no questions for any of us, Your Worship, because reports like this are so daunting and so huge that it's hard to absorb them all, and all of the information in them. But just skimming this report, which is the best that I've been able to do, that's exemplary, and makes you proud to be part of this council. And you see the extent of our activities, and the complexity of the organisation. You have to take your hats off, as we do, to those people who are part of our organisation and who prepare the report. So hats off to you, Emma, and whoever else for the job. Extremely well done. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Your Worship, and thank you, councillors.
This is the last council meeting for 2021 to adopt the 2020-2021 annual. For confirmation, the annual report today is being adopted within the legislative timetable. So congratulations, Leslie and your team. It was wonderful to see audit at the last second, the last hour, and the last day. Sign the report as they've done right around the country. And my thanks to the Audit New Zealand staff who have struggled around the country to meet deadlines, and they have huge staff shortages. So they've done very well. 2020-21 was a year where the people of Westland can be happy with the financial performance of their council, which is well positioned for the challenges and the opportunities that 21-22 will bring to us. It was a year of COVID, left Friends and Fox devastated by the loss of international tourism. It was a period where government stimulus funding helped Westland withstand the shocks, while significant government reforms had a negative impact on staff focus. We had staff doing 2 jobs every day. The period saw the 2021-2031 LTP consulted and adopted. And a huge thank you to councillors and staff for that. It's a massive job. To the CE and the staff, you have outperformed our expectations, considerably outperformed. The percentage of general rates to total income has continued to fall from 33% in 2016-17 to 22% in 2020-2021. That's a significant trend. The average general rate per rated property increased from $1,073 in 2016 to $1,200 in 2020-21. Public debt rose from $16,790,000 in 2016 to $18,818,000 in 2020-21. Cash held was $11,411,000 in 2021. And that's against $2,733,000 in 2016-17. General rates collected rose from 7,166 in 2016-17 to 7,891 in 2020-21. Do the figures, you'll see the percentages are certainly reasonable. The important part for the year for all of us around the table is that Council has recorded a surplus in the 2020-21 year of $7,640,000. I commend this report to Council and open it for discussion. Is there any further comments?
Just want to follow in the vein of what this motion has said and to acknowledge the leadership that this council has benefited from this year, which I think has been really significant. These have been a really difficult couple of years for this country and for our district and for this council. And given what this motion has just indicated to us, we're floating on the top of that, and our council has done really well in fairly adverse circumstances. And that's, I think, simply a reflection on the fact that as a council we have been particularly well led. And I want to pay tribute to your worship for your continued efforts on our behalf. I think being the mayor is one of the most difficult jobs you can possibly have. And you sort of get it in the neck from all sides, and often it doesn't bring the appreciation that it deserves, but we have been really well led in this training, and that's due to you, and thank you for that. In the same way, make the same comment about Simon and the executive team. It's really important that the things that we decide are implemented in the best kind of way, and as a consequence of the staff that you've brought into the council, Simon, we've been able to do that. And so we're really grateful for what you personally and your team have accomplished. People who work for councils are big targets, and often it's an uncomfortable job to have. And so we understand and appreciate the efforts and the job that you do for us. But also just want to pay tribute to fellow councillors. It's been fantastic being part of this council. This has been, I think, a really collegial council, and we've been cohesive. we got on well, and I compare it to the one before when councillors were often at each other's throats and there was just unpleasantness pervading it. This has been an entirely different council. And I think the only unpleasant time that I can recall was when Councillor Martin arrived with a ridiculously small bag of pineapple nuts. But we've gone on well, we've worked well together, and it's, dare I say, it has been, it's been fun to be part of. So thanks to all of you and for the contribution that you make and continue to make into the next year. Hopefully, next year it will be better than this year. Let's hope so.
Thanks, Deputy Mayor Carruthers, and isn't it great to come into a building where you're working, there are people laughing, people talking to you, open conversation, and then you come around the board table and the councillors are laughing, open, dedicated. It's really a neat feeling. One of the best that I've ever seen. So I'd like to invite Deputy Mayor Carruthers to move A, that council receives the report, and B, that council adopts the annual report for the year ended 30th of June 2021 as tabled. And I invite a second. Councillor Hart, thank you. All those in favour?
Aye.
Motion's carried. So to those watching the Zoom, I hope you've enjoyed the Zoom meetings throughout the year. If you've ever got questions, you've got really good councillors around the table, just give them a yell. On that basis, I'll now close the meeting and wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Worship.